What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Leo coming to you guys with yet another video. Coming to you guys today with yet another reaction video. We got 10 Triple H guys that have flopped in 2023. There have been a lot of people who've been brought back by Triple H who were surprisingly released by Vince McMahon when he was doing all the budget cuts and everything like that. And he released a lot of people, and Triple H brought them back. Some worked, and then some just have not. He's brought some people back, and it's not going well for them. I'm gonna just be honest. But we're gonna look at 10 guys who have flopped since they've came back under the Triple H banner, and let's get into it right now. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Make sure you guys go subscribe. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Tegan Knox, man, she should be realistically be in like the upper mid card or like almost the main event scene because she is talented. But I think the thing with her is like I'm not saying this is all her fault, but like sometimes it's the booking and they don't really book her like they should, or not even that. But then I think sometimes it comes down if they're like feel like they're injury prone, they're not gonna be so keen to push them if because they don't want to push some of these people because if they get injured, then what, you know? So I can understand it from like the injury standpoint, but still, it still doesn't no excuse to not push somebody. Like she's very talented because like she's pretty much been on main event when she should be on Raw, SmackDown. If you want to put her back in NXT, do that. Like, do something with her, or just let her go. Yeah. And this is the thing WWE needs to stop doing. If you want to bring somebody into your company, make sure you have plans for them. Because what's the point of bringing somebody to your company if you don't have plans and they're just gonna be sitting there not doing anything? Like, have a plan for them. Have a story ready for them. Have a story like, oh, they're gonna come in this way. They're gonna do this. They're gonna do that. They might take a break just for a little bit, and then they come back. Do something. Have a story. Have their kind of not have like a. You don't have to have their entire career plan, but at least have something to start off with. At least get them going for at least like the first 6 months. Yeah, she should be in the women's division. I don't really know where they would put her. I guess if they, I mean, I don't know. I really don't. Like, I could see if they had a mid card championship, I could see them going after her going after it. But since they don't have a mid card championship, I don't know what she can do because I don't think they would honestly push her to the main event title scene right now. Bruh, why are they not doing anything with those guys? Respectfully, why are they not doing anything? Because those guys should be literally the tag team champions, or at least challenging for the tag team titles right now. Like, that's how talented these guys are. Like, you literally have them become Raw Tag Team Champions back then. And right now, since they came back, all they've really done is pretty much help AJ in his feud with the Judgment Day, and after that, they haven't really done much. And then they're having this feud with AJ and Karen Cross right now, and Karen Cross pretty much just laid both of them out. Like, huh? Like, am I supposed to like buy into that? Like, no. Yeah. Here's another one. She sure did. They should have done that. Oh, absolutely. Candice LeRae versus Becky Lynch, Candice LeRae versus Charlotte. Sign me up any day of the week. Whatever that show that's on, I'm watching. Like, the Candice LeRae is very talented, and I don't know if I don't know what she's been doing right now. Because her and Johnny should realistically be on TV right now, and Indy Hartwell, they should, and Dexter Loomis, all of them should be on TV right now because they are all talented in their own way. And the thing is, Indy Hartwell, she was just like NXT Women's Champion a couple months ago, and now she's really not even on TV. Well, I think she did suffer an injury, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, I think she did suffer an injury. I don't know. But I did see her like last week. Her Candice and Indy Hartwell were literally in a segment with Rhea when they attacked her when Rhea attacked Raquel. So I don't know if that's just a little foreshadowing that we could probably see those are two more feuds that we could be seeing from Rhea. Maybe Rhea versus Candice and Rhea versus Indy. I think those are two more feuds that they could do with those girls, those women, um, because they can actually go in the ring. And who knows? Maybe you can put them in the tag team division because it kind of does make sense. It does make sense. They weren't just these randomly thrown together teams. They were tag teaming in literally NXT and won the NXT Women's Tag Team title. So you could add them in the tag team division. I do think they could be one of like the more featured tag teams, if in my opinion. So hopefully they do something with them. Bro, when he first came in and when they had doing this whole invasion storyline, I was so interested in to see what they were doing with him because they had it and then they just dropped the ball. Like, you had all the potential in the world to do something unique, refreshing, and interesting, and the fans were behind it. You can tell, and they immediately dropped the ball like not too long after that. Honestly, the guy, he might not scream world champion, but he could at least be a U.S. or Intercontinental or even a tag team champion. Yeah. Yeah, it started off well, then it just made him seem like a creep because he kept stalking people. Emma, bro, they need to do more with Emma too because she should realistically be in the women's title picture too. She has the tools to do so. It's just WWE actually putting all the pieces together to and pull the trigger. Because that's the thing with WWE. WWE doesn't usually pull the trigger on a lot of these women. So hopefully they do something with Emma because she. If this is why I said they need to bring a women's mid card championship in. A women's mid card championship could do wonders for a lot of women across the board who aren't really doing anything right now. Emma is somebody I could see holding that women's mid card championship. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she hasn't really done anything since she came back. Because they haven't really done anything with her since she came back. She had that little one-off match with, you know, Ronda. We knew she wasn't gonna win, but the fact that they did do something with her there, they could have built something out off of that. You could have had her have that match, and you could build her up as a character that we can all get invested in to see go after the women's championship and potentially win because you could build that story up or have her being this like underdog and or whatever you want to do. You could have her go do a story like that, and I think fans could get behind her because she is one of I wouldn't well she should be mentioned in the same breath as the fourth horseman because when you talk like the women's revolution, she did play a role in that. And the thing is, people always talk about AJ and Paige and the Four Horsewomen. She was alongside of those women when it was actually happening, but doesn't get the credit just like everybody else. Yep. Oh boy. Hit Row were brought to the main roster too early. They're too green in the ring. Send them back to NXT. Just send them back to NXT because they're not doing on the main roster for me. I like Hit Row, but just not this what they're doing. It ain't. I'm not doing it. I can't do it. Yeah. Yep. The that's his name now. It's no longer top dollar. It's flop dollar now. Even Michael Cole on commentary literally mocks this man and talks to him like a joke. Like if the commentary talks to you this way, like you know something's wrong. You literally know something's wrong if they have to talk to you like if they talk to you and say stuff like that. Yep. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, they flopped with this guy because this guy can't win a feud. He's feuded with Drew. He's feuded with AJ. He's feuded with Ray. Those are three feuds I can think of he's had since he came back, and he's flopped throughout the entire. Like they had potential. Like they even had potential when he first came back because he stepped to Roman and told him TikTok. We haven't went anywhere with that. Like that is a feud I wanted to see, but with the way he is now, I don't want to see it anymore because it's like if we can't take him serious with feuds outside of Roman, how are we supposed to care about him when he eventually does face Roman if that's still on the table? If he can't win these feuds against former world champions who've been to the top, then we can't take him serious as a character. Like when he lost against Jeff Hardy, I feel like that was the end. Honestly, because you were NXT champion, you are representing your brand as the world champion, and you lost in very quick fashion. People pretty much automatically tuned out after that, and then you gave them this whatever this crazy mask is that killed him. And when you came back, I thought it was a cool opportunity to give him a second chance and to let him flourish and kind of be him in a way. But I can't get invested because like he can't want to feud to save his life. Nope. Just bring these guys back, please. Just bring Johnny back. Tommaso's already on TV. Just bring Johnny back and reunite DIY or just form the layer. Do something. Like, come on now. Yep. Yep. I can see that, but I think what it really comes down to is the injury because he's still ill. So hopefully he gets well and everything like that. But I do think it comes down to the illness and everything like that. But maybe the because the Uncle Howdy thing wasn't really catching my attention, but at the same time it kind of was because I was kind of interested to see where they was gonna try to take it. But I don't know. Yeah, that was one of the most shocking releases that I did see. Mm-hmm. And I wouldn't mind that. Yeah, I wouldn't mind him going back to being like the cult leader, like he was with the Wyatt family back in the day. Um, or even doing the whole Wyatt 16, like something different. But I think him going back to doing the the Wyatt family like he did back in the day, it would be like a soft reset and it kind of feel like a nostalgia in a way. So I wouldn't mind that. But comment down below, let me know. Do you who do you guys feel like have been some of the more wrestlers that's been flopped in 2023? Even if they haven't came back, or even if they're still in the company right now, like well, pretty much W. I didn't mean to say didn't come back. You know what I mean? Like wrestlers that are outside of the people that they named that you feel have flopped in 2023. Lay that all down in the comment section down below. Super kick that like button. Superman punch that post notification bell and spear that subscribe button. We're on the road to 700 subscribers. You guys don't want to miss the more content because I have so much more content to bring for you guys. My vlog for Raw that I went to a couple weeks ago dropping this week. I have an unboxing coming for you guys this week. More 2K videos coming this week, so you guys do not want to miss it. But I appreciate you guys kicking with me, and I'll see you guys in the next video.